When I first started comedy, I relied on this guy to give me stage time. It's hard to get stage time in the cities, and this guy gave it to me, and he shouldn't have. In retrospect, he shouldn't have. I made a lot of people uncomfortable. But he was like, this guy's got 15 seconds left. We can probably hold off. And then I've been trying to be more active lately. I've been running on the treadmill lately, but I have a short attention span, so it won't last long. Lately, I've been watching optical illusion videos on my phone while I'm running on the treadmill. I place it on the treadmill, and it just gets me into a nice trance where I just space out and I can run for miles, guys. The other day, watching optical illusion videos on the treadmill, I ran 20 miles.
Wow.
Or at least that's what it looks like. And there lies the illusion. Fair enough, guys. That wasn't my best fit. I've been trying to quit smoking cigarettes, and I started to try to quit because I didn't like the tax on cigarettes in the cities. They became so expensive. And to supplement the money that I was spending on cigarettes, I started rolling my own cigarettes. And that was cutting the cost down, except I just started smoking more cigarettes than I ever did. And my throat got really fucked up, and I was buying a lot of cough drops. So to supplement the cost of cough drops, I started rolling my own cough drops. You guys want to know how to roll your own cough drops? It's simple. You get an ice cube, wrap it in spearmint gum, drop 1 drop of honey on it. Now your pockets are wet and sticky. We're having fun, guys. It's important to state that you're having fun, because otherwise people are like, we're not having fun with this guy. And that scares me. You guys ever hear this old adage about Bill Gates that he's so rich that if he's walking down the street and he drops a $100 bill, it's not worth his time to turn around and pick it up? Have you guys heard it? It's displays an astronomical amount of wealth, and it's hard to relate to that, but I try to put in a parallel in my life. That Bill Gates thing with the $100 bill, that's like if I just bought an ounce of weed and I'm packing a bowl of weed and some of the crumbs land on the floor. I'm like, I can afford that. I started Microsoft. Fair enough, guys. Once again, these aren't all going to be great. Actually, most of them are going to be awful.
But true. Those are good.
I've been trying to find more work. And on Indeed, I'm really particular about the kind of work I want. I'm a beggar, and I should be begging more, but I'm holding off for the best jobs on Indeed. I'm waiting till I get a notification on Indeed that advisor to the king job position just opened up. And that's what kind of position I believe I deserve. I could never be the king, but I could be the advisor to the king. And that's simple enough. It's like, Your Highness, that Coke might have fentanyl in it. I'll do the first line. For the kingdom. It's all gonna work out in the end for me, I'm sure. I'm sure it's all gonna work out. You guys ever use the music recognition app Shazam? It's a great app. If you don't know what it is, it's an app that recognizes any song in the room using an algorithm. And I remember how pathetic my life was before Shazam. Do you guys remember how pathetic your lives were before Shazam the app? Do you remember degrading yourselves begging for the name of a song like a fucking peasant? That was awful, right? Yes! Or how about when somebody you knew the name of a song and they take advantage of that and then exploit you for sexual favors?
What?
That was awful, right? We didn't have to suck those dicks. We could have just searched up the lyrics. And it was a killer song. All of these bits are, yeah, I don't have to explain this. I have a new pet peeve in my life, and it's when somebody invites me to their home, and I get to their front step, and they open their front door, and they do a grand gesture with their hands. They're like, welcome, with their hands. Like, I didn't know how this worked. I'm going home now. This is all gonna be great someday. I don't like the if anything is like talked about too much in the media, I immediately lose interest. It doesn't matter how controversial it is or how much it matters. And at this point, anytime AI comes into a conversation, I drone out. I don't really care that much, and a lot of people do. They think it's the most dangerous thing in the world. But this whole time when I was hearing all this news about AI, you have to understand, I have dyslexia. So I was thinking in my head, IA, which is the state initials for Iowa. I was like, maybe this place is ruining the fabric of our society. Some good interstate politics comedy. That's what everybody loves, and we know that. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this affliction that people have. It's called hyperasia. You guys ever heard of this? What it means is somebody doesn't feel the nerve endings in their body, so they don't have a sense of touch. These people can put their hand on an oven and not feel burnt, or they can go into a frozen tundra and not realize they're freezing to death. And I watched this documentary of this guy who's explaining it to you. He's like, it's not just like the weather that affects his life. He doesn't know what it feels like to hug his mother. Like we take that for granted that you get endorphins when you hug somebody that you love. He doesn't feel that because his nerve endings don't feel the touch of his mother. And I was like, this is so sad. And he was like, I actually resent everybody that can feel the sense of touch. And I immediately was like, this guy's gonna be a supervillain, right? This guy is the origins of a supervillain. If I can't feel hot soup, no one can. It's a long-winded setup to a joke. I like the bit. The premise might be nonsense. I don't know. I have a lot of addictions. I'm an addict, and I've been trying to get past all the things. And one of my biggest addictions is the sensation of Q-tips. Do we have any Q heads in here? It's an addiction people don't talk a lot about. And the thing is, I love it so much. It's like, to me, also like flossing your teeth. When you get a pocket with that you haven't flossed a lot and it bleeds and it hurts, that gets me hot. That's a thing for me. But anyway, we'll move up. Like Q-tips, the sensation has to be my third favorite sensation of all time. Number one favorite sensation of all time, snorting ketamine. That is, and then in front of that, my number one sensation or high is sprinkling a little ketamine on a Q-tip and then going in on my left ear. People don't talk about it enough, but the K-hole, you actually have two of them, and they're on the side of your heads. I've been going to a recovery group for my Q-tip addiction. It's called QAnon, but it's a different one than you guys are probably aware of. I love working out. I miss this a lot, Ski, and this is nonsense, but trust me, in a few months, guys, people are like, alright, Ski is standing up, so that means I should get off here. I'll leave it off on this. Do you guys ever wonder what deaf people are thinking when they are watching somebody else play the harmonica? Do you understand how unsettling that must be for deaf people? If you don't understand this, visualize it in your head. If you can't visualize it in your head, when you get home, go on YouTube, search up a harmonica solo, press mute. It's fucking terrifying. Thanks, guys. Had a good time.